You wanted a part two. Here it is.
Episode of Dr. Phil. I feel like I got my own little like movie feature. Like I feel so famous. Like shit, I'm noticed. you know. I know that they're up in here probably recording right now, and like I just want to say hello to YouTube because I feel amazing right now. Like thank you. When
Well,
I first started coming up to Mono's panel, I thought, and I told my boyfriend this too, I'm like, at some point I'm probably going to be put up on some third party app. At some point someone's going to cancel me, someone's going to tell me that I'm not black or that I'm not native. Oh, because there's always someone. Okay, and I'm so thankful for those people. I am so thankful because those are the people who fuel me every day. I go to work thinking about bitches that I'm hating on. I go get
oh, girl.
groceries thinking about the bitches that I'm hating on. I sit up in every single TikTok panel thinking about the bitches that I'm hating on. TikTok all for entertainment purposes only. Okay, because obviously I'm a content creator now. Obviously, I got some sort of fame. There's a kind of ring in my name or something like that. I have them thinking about me like this. This is crazy. And I have always said that I'm neutral, and they
Right,
want to say that I ran straight to you right after that whole live thing, but I'm really
right.
happy that they did not see me go on Twitter and tell the Twitter community on Spaces about this. Oh, where's the recording of that before I told Mono? How about that phone call I had to my Lakota grandma? How about
There you
that
go.
before I came and told Mono? Okay, Mono's not number one on the list. No offense. Or you know what? Before they get on my ass for that, all motherfucking offense. Because for some reason, being a respectful person is I don't even know what to say. That's wrong, and that's okay. You know, and I don't
Well,
know who got the tapes, but I feel
I'm glad you're taking it well. I was me and Mateo were kind of worried about you. We were like,
God.
we were worried. Though we were like, I
Internet.
hope she doesn't. You know what I mean? I hope this doesn't make her not want to even be on the app. But
I'm
you're
not gonna
taking it like a
lie.
champ. Yeah, you're taking it
Not
like a champ.
until not
Yeah.
until these people come out with my full name, first, middle, and last name, and my address. I don't give a fuck
No,
what
they're not
these
gonna do that.
anonymous hoes have to say.
There you
Like,
go. That's the attitude. Yeah,
come
that's the
on,
attitude.
come
Amen.
on, please.
Yeah,
And
that's the attitude.
I kind of. I feel a little bit wrong right now, and I do kind of want to mention to YouTube and say that I would like rights to my own audio here, to my own voice, and that I would like my app to be put in here. I want these 84 viewers and these 219 subscribers, 219 little rancid ass people who just have nothing better to do. That's crazy. That's
There you go.
crazy.
There you go.
Okay, but like I don't even mind. Put my ad in there. Toxic trends on TikTok. Cat or whoever runs that. Who
I
runs
don't
that?
know.
Who did we say? So they really are Anon. I thought that was Kit Kat. That's always what I
No,
heard.
no, that's not
Who?
Kit Kat. It's not Kit Kat.
Oh, that's
She
crazy.
listen. She might be one of the people recording. See, look. There's collectively. There's quite a few people recording because what proved it to me simultaneously. There was like three lives going on, and they had tabs on all three lives. So there's more than one person out there recording.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy. That
Yeah, that
is
is crazy.
so.
They got a
That,
team.
that's bombastic. I wonder if they get paid. That'd be. Yo, could I get paid to do that? Is it really Granny Koi? No, that couldn't be Granny. Maybe it could. I don't know. I don't know. But this is great. This is like, see, in my real life, all I do is go to work, come home, eat dinner, play video games, and go to bed. And that is my life on repeat. So a little bit of TikTok drama. everywhere and just a little bit
There
here
you
and
go.
there. That's crazy. That's fun to me. This is great. Cause like my Netflix subscription, sometimes those Netflix dramas just aren't enough. Sometimes you want that shit, but you don't want to be in the shit. But like I'm in the shit. Now I'm like officially in the shit. My name's out there now. And now people are gonna be coming up to like my page or something and be talking shit. I
There
don't
you
even
go.
know. I'm still doing my thing though.
Like I said, Voxy, honestly, like all jokes to the side, because I know you're kidding right now, but all jokes to the side, I'm glad that you're taking it well because you know what I mean. Like I got offended for you when they said in the I watched a little bit of it, right, and it said something like how they're saying you've pretty much been revoked from being with the black community. It's like, come on, who are you guys to tell this Afro-Indigenous woman that she can't go into these black spaces no more? Like, it's bullshit. And I'm glad you're taking it well, and you
You
didn't let
know,
it get
and
to you.
the thing that I really have to say about that, if anyone is responding, these are the same people who are reconnecting with their indigenous roots. Okay, their indigenous roots. These are black individuals learning their indigenous roots, and in the process can occasionally be anti-indigenous in the process. Okay, so who are you to tell me, okay, if I'm doing the same thing or not? Because you are doing exactly what you're alleging me of doing. Cause like, I mean, you're showing this to me, but at least in this video, let me dissect this for you. In this specific 27-minute and 44 second, or 27-minute and 44 second video, these people are dissecting me, okay? But you're dissecting me, but not showing any other clips from when I'm actually being harmful to the black community. Please show me when I'm being harmful to the black community. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe here to Toxic Trends on TikTok, and I'm going to press that notification button. Okay, and I'm gonna put all, I'm not kidding right now, because I need there to be another video on how exactly I am being harmful to this community.
Voxy, you want to know why it's problematic that you're hanging around Mono? It's because of his blatant disrespect of African Americans. He has consistently used the N-word and has made excuses for his usage of the word. And has even gone as far as to say he has a percentage of African ancestry, so it's okay for him to say it. You actually have the option to not associate with anti-black people, but you do it anyway. Running back to individuals who use confirmation bias as an excuse for their rhetoric against black people is very harmful to the black community. Something that you don't seem to realize because you weren't raised around black people.
Please do. And if you don't want to put that effort into me, if you don't want to do that, then I'm going to take this as a white flag, and that you are putting false information out there.
There
Okay?
you go.
Because that's crazy. I don't give a damn what they have to say. I don't know these people's real names. I don't know their jobs. They never bought me a beer. I have nothing to do with them. Please pay my bills so I can give a fuck about this entire situation.
What I find interesting is you say you don't give a fuck about this situation, but you care enough to run back to the TikTok natives.
There you
Pretty
go.
please.
That's what's up.
But
There
yeah,
you
that's
go.
what I gotta say to the YouTube. Make sure you edit this good so you can get all that motherfucking bleeps in, so you can get that monetization or whatever the fuck you get out of this. But yeah, this is not my reunion with Mono, or maybe you gonna title it Reunion with Mono Part 2. Make sure you get a Part 3 in there too, because I'm sure that there's gotta be something else. You're claiming all of this, but I ain't got no proof. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Slide on in of me being anti-black, and slide on in with giving me reasons on why I am not Afro and why I should not be claiming the word Afro, and that we can talk about this with like civilized humans. If we want to do this like Kendrick and Drake, we can whip out with diss tracks too. I don't give a damn no more. I've given up. This is so petty. This is
It's,
so
pe-
petty.
yeah, it's petty, but you're handling it well, and I'm glad. Matter of fact, they actually featured Native Cutie in there today too.
I
Native
seen
Cutie,
that.
they called you out, sis, on that stupid channel. They said, "No, Native Cutie, we haven't came at you,
No, he
sis."
didn't. I watched it, and that wasn't even in there. No, but
Yes,
I
yes,
find
you
it.
were. Yes, you
I
were.
was in there, but they never come attack me. Nobody has. Nobody has.
Hmm.
But the
They,
animosity.
they, they did say that both of us didn't grow up in the Black
Yeah.
community,
They
so
said
we.
that. Well,
What
that's
they say?
true. That's true because I wasn't raised in the Black community. I was raised on my native side, and so I'm still Black though. I still got called the N word with the hard R at the end.
At the
Facts.
end, what? Hold on.
Yeah, like no, like the
Oh
heart.
yeah, I did. Never mind, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Cutie, you seen it? Cutie, you seen the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna talk to you about it because I
yeah,
mean they
yeah.
were really talking shit. They were just saying that you didn't grow up there and you wouldn't know. It's like it doesn't matter. Your experience, they can't take your experience away. You're in this country.
They could kiss my caramel ass and leave me alone. Fuck
You
off.
know,
I'm not.
and like I've done my genealogy. You know, I am more. I have more African descent than I do indigenous descent. Okay, my genealogy, the science, the computer shit that goes behind that. You know, that estimate seems not accurate. It's not totally accurate. You know, but I mean, shit. It says something. I got the skin color. Look at my hair. Look at my nose. Look at my lips. Look at my father. Look, just because my both of my parents were not in my life. My little sister, my full little sister, if you look at her, she is the total opposite from me. She is from the south. She is extremely dark, but everyone flocks to her because she is the exact replication of a fully Black woman, but she is Afro-Indigenous and she has to correct people on that. But it's the difference on, this might piss people off, where we've lived, the people that we've lived around, the communities that we've lived in, as she's grown up in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I've grown up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's very different. It is two very different things. But like, I just feel like nobody has the right to tell me what I am, you know. But like, I don't know. I guess that they in this video they weren't really coming after me for like, I don't know. It feels like it. There was an undertone. Hold on, let me like the video. Let me put that in my likes. There was an undertone to it, and I'm just that's so silly. That's so silly. But I need a part two because I'm invested in this. I'm very invested because I don't know. How do I respond to this? Do I need to post a YouTube video? Do I need to like I don't know. Should I put out a diss track? Should I?
All right. No, I seen it today, and I seen that it was featuring you, Voxy, and Native Cutie, and I was like, man, this is bullshit, right? And just watching and just going through it, I would kind of skip through it to see when their talking points that they do, and it's a reach. You know what I mean? Like, who are they to say that you guys don't know what it is to have that Black experience? Who are they to say that? You know what I mean? That's how I took it. Like, they, no way in hell am I going for that. So, but I was just wondering, like, man, I wonder how they're taking it. And it's good to hear from you guys about talking about it.
Yeah,
And
no,
fuck
this is
that.
silly
Forget that channel.
nonsense.
Yeah.
But like I'm really invested. I need a part two. And like it's just the fact that they've told me in like in comment sections that they have me up on their channel. Okay, but like I've never seen me up there, but now that I'm finally like seeing it and getting it, I feel so special cuz I was waiting. I really was. Please, please give me a part 2.
Well, I mean, shit, they love to be in here, so I wouldn't be surprised. They love recording our lives, so
It's
I don't
okay.
know what they get out of
Well,
it.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
hop
care for
out
it. Yeah.
before they get any more content of me. Bye YouTube, bye panel. Have a good night.
Good night, Voxy.
Well, sometimes things that we say come out wrong, and then they misconstrue it and put it as anti-Black. And if I was to hear any of that on this panel or anywhere, I will be the first one to say something, be like, hey, that's not fucking right. But since I've been around, I haven't really heard anybody be anti-black, especially towards me. Well, a couple of people, but other than that, I don't see it. They're trying to make those words that were said that was not clarified and made it sound like it's being anti-black. And while they're over there being anti-Mexican and anti-migrant and anti-everything, and they're just picking on us and projecting what they're doing onto us.
Oh, what?
That was up.
That was crazy, bro.
Nigga,
Matter of fact,
what is it?
so we'll be wrong.
That was up, my wetback.
We call you wetback, bro.
Well, to you, bitch ass nigga.
Friend, Jazzy.
That was up, my beaner.
Nigga. Well, he's calling me a wetbag. Fuck that.
That was up, my beaner.
Well, what's up, bitch ass nigga? What is it?
So they don't look like they have their hands clean and make it seem like that's all we do over here is being anti-black.
Really?
And I haven't seen that.
Well said. Well said, cutie. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, they try to briefly address you a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. You gotta see that part, but it's it was somewhere down the lines like, you know, have an excuse why they haven't addressed you. Because I guess they were going off of what you were saying on my panel. Remember, I had you up there, and you talked about your experience on this app as an Afro-Indigenous woman. Voxxy shared her thoughts of her experience as an Afro-Indigenous woman, and Singing Bear as an Afro-Indigenous man. And I guess that kind of pissed them off because you guys were, you know, sharing your experience, and I think that kind of triggered them. You know what I mean? Because they don't like to see the unity. They don't like to see the love in that sense. And I think that was well said by you. But they did point that out. I'm just saying, they were like, well, Native Cutie, we haven't, you know, the syndicate hasn't addressed you because I don't know whatever they said, but I don't, yeah, like I said, I was just brushing through it.
Oh, but
You know
to be
what I
honest, I'm mutuals with Empress Jazzy Sky, and for damn sure, if she has a problem with me, she would straight up tell me. She's part of the syndicate.
Yeah,
So,
good
like, if she really did have a problem, she would have addressed me.
And she has a lot of love for you, dude. Like every time she talks about you, it's major love. Like she always mentions like you were like her first friend on here, and it's just like always genuine love when it comes to you. And she's very protective of you too. And she's like, if anybody fucks with her, they're fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like I've heard her say that. So I'm like, the love right there is like you guys. Your friendship is like solid. You and Jazzy. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely solid.
Legal, the adjustment syndicate, Port City, and those guys.
Right. Yeah, they call themselves a syndicate. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cutie. I'm sorry.
It's not a gang, Hollywood. It's not a gang.
Somebody said it's a gang. No, they're not. They're not. They just, you know, Port City and them. Port City, Sudden. You know what I mean? Even though Jazzy does her own thing, and you know she does good work. Her page is Missing Minority, and she puts in the work, boots on the ground to find missing children. You know, and when I found she was doing that, dude, my respect went through the roof for her. You know what I mean? That's why you know what I mean? She kind of didn't like me at first, and because we had a little debate one time. You know what I mean? It was over a debate. And we kind of didn't like each other over that, but after that, I was like, you know, fuck all that. Like the work you're doing, and then she actually reached out to me and said, hey, if there's any Native kids you want me to feature, you know, let me know. And I was like, yo, dude, I respect this woman. You know what I mean? And she's been going at it with Nahimana too for a while, and she talks nothing but good things. It's always good things about Native Cutie. Always, like she, you know what I mean? It's always respect, and it's always like, you know, how she has her back. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Can I say something, Mono?
Sure.
Caesar, your comment. When it comes to QT, I do know she has mental health problems. However, she knows exactly what she's doing and uses her mental health as an excuse for her ways. So yeah, I have given her grace too. When a person goes that far, make grace and respect go away. Sorry, not sorry. We all have some sort of problem. Anyone using it as a crutch, yeah, not good. Bitch, go lose some weight. And Coachy Mickey, the guy Mono carries following me, so I offered to mentor him. He declined, so now he has no excuse that nobody offered him help. If only people had offered me something similar, I would have not done so many mistakes, and that's the reason I offered to mentor him and show him honor, dignity, and discipline, a warrior path. Native Cutie, we tried to comfort you and stick around with you nights at a time, but when the time came for you to do the right thing, you let toxic women badge me unjustly. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's when I separate myself from you. Both of you guys could kiss my Afro-Indigenous ass. And, like, leave me alone. And don't be talking about mental health, because most of you guys that are stirring the pot, you guys have mental issues yourself. You, teaser, you do not go to school. Your fat ass sit on that couch and eat fucking nothing but Ben and Jerry's and all kinds of bullshit. And this is the last time I'm addressing you. Leave me the fuck alone. You didn't give me no grace, you fucking two-faced fat ass bitch.
Woo! Those are in the comments too, right? They were leaving those in the comments. Yeah, that was in the comments, yo, on that YouTube channel.
I don't mean to
No,
interrupt. Hi. I asked if I could join. I have a question, and I just heard her say that she's Afro-Indigenous. So I'm a
sure.
teenager still, and I'm Black and Native American. I was wondering if I still counted as Native.
What do you mean by that? You're Native. If you have Native blood in you, you're Native.
People tell me I'm not because I'm half. So I was just wondering.
Who told you this?
Kids at my school, like I'm a sophomore in high school, and multiple kids tell me I'm not.
You need to drop her, Mono.
Oh shoot! Did she say she's a high school kid?
Yeah.
Brooke, I'm sorry, Brooke. No disrespect. This is an 18 and over. But you know what? You're Native though. You are Native. Don't let these
Yeah,
kids
no,
tell
I get
you
it
you're not.
completely. I get it completely. I just wanted advice. Thank you.
Yeah, you're Native. You're Native for sure. 18 plus. No, you have to be 18. Yeah. No, she wasn't. But respectfully, you needed to be dropped. But if you are listening in the hallway or something, you're Native, okay? Don't let those kids try to bully you, okay? And I'm sorry that this is a, there's other spaces though. There's other kids you can find that are, I'm sure that they talk about indigenous topics, but this is an adult panel. But yeah, no offense, okay? You know what I mean?
I hate the invalidation
I hate it too.
of just because you're mixed, what they make you feel like you're not enough, and you got to choose one or the other. It shouldn't be that way. You should be able to embrace both.
100%. 100%, sister. And I think that Native Cutie's doing, she does that. Native Cutie does that. She embraces it. Voxxy is doing it. Singing Bear, because he was in that video. I'm mentioning those who were in that video. And who are they? Who is Toxic Trends? Like, we don't know who that is to try to take away from that.
Legal, you are a mod. I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm not a mod.
I'm not a mod.
What?
That's what I said. What?
Let me figure this out, y'all. I gotta figure this out. Sorry, Mono, I'm not a mod. Yes, you are. A ver.
O sea, ¿cómo te atreves?
I'm sorry, toxic TikTok trends, that I had a shitty childhood and I was raised in foster care through the ICWA thing, and I'm sorry that I got enrolled and I wasn't raised in my Black culture but lived in the projects for a couple of years before I was taken away. So I'm sorry that I had a fucked up life and that I didn't get to experience the upbringing. But then you don't realize, you don't know me. I was raised in a small white ass town where I got followed around and what's called the N-word. And then people that try to be my friends with me were called N lovers. So, like, excuse me if I don't I don't buy my weave and I don't do all types of stereotypical bullshit and whatever. I don't care anymore. I could talk to who I want. If Mono was being anti-black, I would straight tell him to his face on the panel, even though he may drop me and block me and shit. I'll find a way to get the message through to him. You cannot tell anybody who they are and invalidate them for their blackness. You guys rejected me because I'm too light to be black. And even though there's a little tiny bit of prejudice on this side of TikTok from like little itty bitty people, I'm still accepted here. More over here than over there. You guys have a lot of issues you need to work on with reverse colorism and shadism and hair texturizing. You don't even recognize your fellow mixed black people because they're not black enough or they're mixed with white. So work on your shit before you focus on our shit.
You see, you're proving my point right there. Using an anti-black stereotype about black women wearing weaves is exactly my point. You go on to say that you were put into foster care, then put into a white town where you were followed around and periodically called the N-word. I'm sorry you went through that, however this explains how your mind has been shaped and molded. But this just proves that you don't fully understand the black experience. Being black is more than being just called the N-word. You would know that if you actually attempted to build community with black people, the black community accepts literally everyone, however black people will notice if you aren't interested and will give up. I've witnessed on several occasions how several individuals have made claims that you and Voxxy aren't native. But both of you chose to return to these same circles irregardless of how you are treated, but in the same breath will claim that the black community won't accept you. If you put that same effort into building relationships with black people, then you will gladly be accepted.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Mic drop. Eat that shit, Toxic. Why don't you use that clip on Toxic Trends, all right? Use that. Use that right there.
My girl is on a roll tonight. Spitting.
She's on fire, right? I mean,
Yes, she is.
shit, I might have to use that. I might have to clip that and post that. Thank you, Cutie, for sharing that, man. That means a lot because I was upset when I was kind of skipping through that video. I was kind of mad, going through that video. I was like, man, this is stupid spin-off that they're doing here. And then I thought about your feelings. I thought about your feelings. I thought about Voxxy's feelings. You know what I mean? But you guys are some freaking warriors, man. You guys handle that shit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I worry too much. Like, I was kind of worried, like, damn. You know what I mean? Because I kind of blame myself sometimes because they love coming to recording my spaces, right? You know what I mean? But you handle that shit like a champ.
Oh yeah, you guys are giving me grace. I could give you grace. I could go low, but I'm not. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction to portray me as something that I'm not. But what you guys are doing is very fucking wrong. And you guys are talking about unity, but yet you're talking shit about different communities, but then you cry when nobody wants to help you because some of you motherfuckers don't want help. You think you're better and that you don't need our support and stuff, yet you want people to go support your marches and shit. And look how you're treating us on here. Look how you're being a voyeur and like watching these lives and stuff and picking apart certain pieces. Yes, there's some people that are prejudiced on here. And some of them are doing it for entertainment value and for clout and shit. But deep down, some of these people that are doing that, they're not racist. They're not prejudiced. They're doing this shit for clout. Because some of these motherfuckers that don't supposedly like black people are in my DMs trying to hit on me, an Afro-Indigenous woman, and asking me to marry them so I could have their kids and be part of my tribe. So if they're so anti-black, I know it's fetishization, but other than that, if they were really anti-black, they will be saying a lot harsher words than the N with the A at the end, the nigga word. I said nigga, by the way. But, like, until you hear somebody with a hard R at the end, then you could, like, say something and make a video about it. But none of these people said that because I live in the Bay. All Asian people says the N-word. Samoans say the N-word. Everybody says, not the hard R, but with the A, the nigga word. Everybody says nigga. I live right next door to the Indonesian guy that uses that word every day. So, like, you guys need to really get over this shit and quit being so fucking sensitive.
You say that everyone uses the N-word where you live. The fact that you think this is okay, again speaks to your lack of understanding of how wrong this is. You say that black people are being sensitive about the N-word, while simultaneously getting upset about the pretendians calling you TikTok natives, Siberians. Do you understand how flawed this logic is? This speaks to your lack of empathizing with the black community. Ironically, this also shows how the caste system is in full effect. If Mono cared about you, then he wouldn't be using the N-word at all. Ironically, you guys weren't so flippant about the WB incident either. I wonder why that is. I condemned both, but you guys think it's okay for one and not the other. Interesting. People sexualizing you in your DMs does not mean that they like you. Slave owners did the exact same thing. Being sexualized means you have become an inanimate object to the person that behaves in this manner. Blackness transcends the confines of appearance, rooted deep within the annals of history and collective experience. To reduce it to a mere phenotype is to disregard the profound legacy of resilience, resistance, and triumph.
Now I'm fucking pissed.
Mic drop. Shit, mic to drop. Facts, man. It's the thing. You guys gotta know. You guys gotta know the environment where we come from, where we live. You know what I mean? And I'm what Native Cutie just said. I'm from where she's from, as far as Northern Cali. You know what I mean? I'm not from the Bay or whatever, but I'm saying I'm close enough. Northern Cali. That's where I'm from. So what she's saying is straight fucking facts, man. I come from there.
I'm from Southern Cali, and even down there,
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's where look, I come from there too, man. I'm from that poverty level. We're brown and black, we're brothers and sisters. We're not fighting like how on this stupid app. I thought that shit was a joke when I came onto this app. I thought it was an April Fool's joke because I remember I came onto this app late March, like March 26th or 27th of last year. So I thought, I was like, oh, this is funny. This is April Fool's shit, you know? Turns out to be that some of these people really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk about it, but you know what I mean? And so what I'm trying to say is that I only started to see it on this app, not in real life, or not in Cali, or not in Northern Cali, not where I'm from. You know, I'm just saying. But man, you handle that shit like a champ. Like I said, I was kind of worried about you guys' feelings, really. 'Cause I'm already used to it. I'm used to them. At first, trust me, I was so mad at Toxic Trends. I was trying to hunt down everybody to figure out who the fuck was running that channel. You know what I mean? But now I'm just like, yo, man, you're going to do it because it's not just my life, right? Like simultaneously recording here and there, from live to live. And once I seen that, I was like, all right, I can't. Ain't nothing I can really do, man. They're going to do it anyway.
Mono, you starting shit online is not content, so I'm not taking anything. Me, adding commentaries to your toxic behavior is what made it content. Your lives are toxic. There is absolutely nothing positive about your lives or you. Everything you say is an absolute lie. You're just like Manny. If you're talking, you're lying. What's ironic is everyone that visits your live streams are just as toxic as you. Y'all have been called out by everyone for your behavior. This is why so many of your lives end up on my page. You're messy.